Here we want to solve the system of equations y equals negative 3x and 2x minus y equals negative 5. And we want to solve it using the graphing method, which means we're going to graph these two lines. Where the lines cross will be our solution to the system of equations. So let's start by graphing this first one here. Let's do this in red. Okay, so we have y equals negative 3x. Now, our slope then is negative 3 over 1, so m is negative 3 over 1, right? When there's nothing below the number, you can just put a 1 down there to give him a slope that's a little easier to work with. And I'm going to write this as negative 3 over 1, which tells us we're going to go down 3 and 1 to the right. Okay. And notice that there's nothing else here, so maybe you're saying, what's the y-intercept? There's nothing there. Well, when there's nothing here, there's really a hidden plus 0 hanging out here. So the y-intercept in cases like this is always 0. Right, so there we go, right through 0, and then we'll go down 3 over 1. So down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, etc. You don't need to do more of these, but you can. Up 3, left 1, and so on. Connect the dots to get your line. There we go. Now let's look at the second equation. Here we need to solve this thing for y. So let's subtract off the 2x from both sides. What I'm doing is getting it in y equals mx plus b form, also known as slope-intercept form. So negative y equals negative 2x minus 5. And now we divide everything by negative 1. To get y equals 2x plus 5. Okay, again with the slope. Slope is 2 over 1. Y-intercept is 5, so there we go. And now it's going to be kind of weird if we go up 2 over 1. So sometimes when you have something up high on the graph like that, instead of writing the slope as 2 over 1, you can write it as negative 2 over negative 1. That's the same thing. So I'm going to go down 2 and then 1 to the left. That's the same thing as up 2 and 1 to the right. It just keeps us on the page here. So down 2, 1 to the left. Oh, we can already see kind of where it crosses right there. So we connect these dots. There we go. And we have our two lines. The solution is where they cross. There you have it right there. Remember, it's x comma y, so we have negative 1 comma 3. That's the solution to this system of equations.